Monday evening to everyone out there. Just going to go ahead and get the outro music ready. So we got that set, and we're gonna go ahead and just get started now, cause it's 9 o'clock, and we should be started by 9. So let's go ahead and just get started. Make sure you guys leave any chat for your comments, concerns, and hit that like button as well. We have 5 people in here and only 3 likes. Let's go ahead and get that up. Hello to everyone inside the chat. I see 3 people. Good evening, hello Joseph, and then hi Joseph. Good Monday evening, South Carolina weather watchers. I'm the host for South Carolina Weather, Joseph Peterson. Let's go ahead and talk about the weather for your Monday evening. Now, looking at the radar right now, as you can see, South Carolina is doing good. Nothing's falling right now inside the state, so that's very good. If you want to look at the MRMS, though, not all can be said throughout the entire United States. If we go ahead and look at the winter weather, you can see that we do have some storms and some showers off the coast of Florida and the Atlantic. We do have as well some severe storm going through places like Nebraska, Iowa, Minnesota, near Chicago, western Michigan as well, over here in the Rockies as well. We also do have some storms as well, just to the east of the Rockies, I should say. We have rain scattered all throughout the Rockies going into the central U.S. and even up here inside the northwestern U.S. We also do have some rain over there, as well as the Four Corners region getting some rain. But look at that. We have all of this rain inside of this entire area pretty much. I'm going to go ahead and just circle. There may be a couple of showers that I missed, but it's alright. We have showers pretty much down here. And look at us. Look at us. I'm going to draw that inside of green, light green. We are doing fantastic right now. Nothing's really happening. So we're dodging a bit of a bullet right now. But that will obviously come to an end as more rain will come inside the future. Let's go ahead and talk about our cloud cover. So right now we do have low clouds right now. That goes all the way up into the upstate and even down into places near like Savannah, just to the south of Columbia, and to the west of Myrtle Beach as well. Here's our cloud cover for the next 18 or so hours. If we go ahead and move it forward, you can see that that cloud cover inside the upstate of South Carolina will try to stick around for a little bit, and then you see some cloud cover maybe starting to form near the coast. That right there is actually fog. There will be some fog going into tonight, especially near the Charleston region as well, for sure. There will definitely be some fog going into tomorrow as well, so that you can already see all those low clouds forming on this map right here. Inside the upstate, I do potentially think that there will be a chance for some fog concerns as well. Just a little bit of fog will still cause major disruptions as well. But I think that fog is really only for places like the coast as well. But definitely some low clouds still possible even up there for places like Greenville and Spartanburg as well. Current temperature 73 in Greenville, 71 in Columbia, 70 in Charleston, 71 in Savannah, 71 in Myrtle Beach, 73 in Florence and Sumter and Anderson and Augusta as well. Here's our low temperatures through tonight. Low temperatures around 60 degrees or so from Greenville, Anderson, 62 in Columbia, 67 in Charleston and Hilton Head, 61 in Aiken, 62 in Myrtle Beach, 61 in Georgetown as well. Here's our next chance for precipitation for the next 24 hours or so. We do have a little chance for some precipitation, and maybe from 1/10 of an inch all the way to 1/4 of an inch up there near the mountains as well, and going out kind of towards a bit more of the more upstate region. Not really the mountains, around a good 1/100 of an inch to 1/10 of an inch is possible. And we do have a TSTM. You can see it right over here near the upstate of South Carolina. So some thunderstorms, if those downpours do in fact turn into thunderstorms, that's potentially possible as well. And y'all may have already gotten that rain as well. Remember that thing was that update was updated around, I think it was around 2 o'clock or something like that. Here's our HRRR model for the next, I'd say, around 18 hours. So here's 9 o'clock. They do think that showers will be pushing in, and they think that these could potentially be thunderstorms as well, going to 10, 11, 12 a.m. as well. Here, 1 a.m., we still have some showers near Seneca, and then look at those. Those showers are still there. Definitely going to be some more lighter rain than heavier rain, I should say. But still, going to be some persistent rain in some areas as well going into tonight. Even at around 6, 7 a.m., you can even see some more showers. And it all originated from this little storm right here. See right here, the storm system right here, or storm, that's going to push eastward. And it's going to kind of stationary, kind of be stationary right there. And then it's going to still try to keep on going, and it's finally going to fizzle out at around, I'd say around maybe 6, 7 a.m. Because here it is right here at 4, then 5, then 6, then 7, and then it's finally gone at that time as well. So going all the way from 10 o'clock all the way to 7 o'clock in some of these regions. I'm going to guess, I don't know exactly what county this is. I can go ahead and check that out now. See what that is. Oconee County. Okay, that is Oconee County. So everyone inside those regions do need to watch out for just a light shower. It could be some persistent kind of that annoying rain. It's not really doing much, but it's just annoying. Here's day 2, nothing. Day 3, nothing. Day 4, nothing. And day 5, nothing. So no excessive rainfall is expected, and no severe weather is expected for the next 8 days either. That will obviously change. I do think the next 8 days we will get a marginal risk of severe weather. There have been some learning models that have been hinting that we're in the 5% risk for severe weather for a lot of days going into the weekend, but that's a learning model, so it's not, human made. That was pretty much made by AI, you should say, but it wasn't really anything that we have to worry about just yet. Here's the GFS model. Let's go ahead and push it forward. You can see this huge storm system right here. That's going to protrude going into 8 a.m. And then here we go, 8 p.m. And look at this. Here we go at 2 a.m. on the 22nd. We're going to have a huge storm system. The low pressure up here. We got the rain on the backside. And then we have some severe weather going into from around 8 p.m. on the 21st through 2 a.m. That is some going to be some pretty bad storms going up into places like Iowa, Wisconsin, Illinois, towards Chicago as well. That's going to bring some bad storms. And then up inside Canada around 2 o'clock, it's going to start bringing some snow on the backside. We're going to start seeing some more snow over here inside the west in the higher elevations. And then potentially some more storms going into the 23rd as well into places like Missouri, Arkansas, Oklahoma, Texas. That's going to come and bring us a couple of showers to the northern parts of South Carolina on around the 24th. There goes the system that we've been watching out here in the Atlantic. Again, not really expecting it to do anything yet. But here's around the 25th. Some more showers and all that kind of stuff protruding kind of to the north. And then finally, here we go on May the 25th at around 8 o'clock. We're going to start seeing some more showers pop up, even though there's a high pressure right there. That's interesting to see that. That may be a glitch, or that may actually be real. But here we have 8 p.m. on the 25th. Rain will be falling, maybe some thunderstorms as well. More heavier rain falling on the 27th, the 28th, the 29th. I was talking about this yesterday. But we had the chance to see some potentially some not flooding rains, but heavy rainfall as of now. Heavy rainfall going to the 28th, the 29th as well. Everything else, then we get a high pressure, we get a nice break, and again, not really watching for anything else. Everything else is a bit too far out to talk about. So other than that, that's all that I have. So let's go ahead and hear from the audience. If you want to be a part of the audience, you can by joining the live streams at 9 o'clock. You can go on ahead when you get that notification, or if you get a text message, go on ahead and click on that link. And if you're on notification-wise, go ahead and click that YouTube video or YouTube live stream, and that should take you here. Usually we're live for about, at the max, for 20 minutes or so. So if it's like 9:30 or something like that, I'm probably off, unless we have something. So still check. But if it's like 10 o'clock, I'm 100% off, unless I say in the future I'm not. I'm gonna be on for longer than usual. Shortest though is usually around 8 to 10 minutes, so usually around 9, 10 or so. But let's go ahead and look at the audience and see what they have to say. So let's go ahead and zoom in. Let's check this out. So Mr. Anthony says, "Good evening." Cousin says, "Hello, Joseph," and "Hi, Joseph." What is a TSTM? A TSTM is pretty much your regular garden variety thunderstorm. It's like, thunderstorm that can, just your regular thunderstorm pretty much is all it is. Lightning, rain, thunder, that's pretty much all it is. Now, obviously, every thunderstorm has the chance of producing small hail and gusty winds, so that's why even if we're under a TSTM and the storms really are not expected to be strong, because it's in the TSTM, still gotta watch out for any type of small hail or any type of gusty winds, because they can still do some stuff as well. So, let's go ahead and continue. Good evening, weatherman. How are you? I hope your day was well. My day was well. Can I hear the weather for Philadelphia and Baltimore? Keep up the good work. Love you to the moon and back. Share. I will for sure talk about that. And what is the ARR model? That's the H triple R model. That's our short-term model. So pretty much, they goes to around 18 to 48 hours. So a good example of that, when it gets to around the 0Z, the 6Z, the 12Z, and the 18Z, you probably have no idea what I'm talking about. But meteorologists, they use Z for time frame. So at the 0Z, the 6Z, the 12Z, and the 18Z, it goes on a 24-hour basis, and it goes kind of off of like military time. So right now we're at the 0Z. 9 o'clock is the 0Z. 9 a.m. is the 12Z. And pretty much 3 is the 6 and the 18. So pretty much every time you hit that 6-hour mark, you go to around 48 hours, but everywhere in between, it only goes 18 hours out, if that makes sense. If you don't understand that, leave a chat, and I'll try to explain it better. It's pretty much our shortest term model that we have. We have the ARRR, which is the shortest, and it goes obviously 18 to 48 hours, as I just said. You have the NAM 3 kilometer, that's like the most high resolution, goes around 60 hours out. You have the NAM 12 kilometer and the 32 kilometer. They both actually going ahead and pretty much do the exact same thing. They both go 84 hours out, and the one is just higher resolution than the other. And then you have the GFS and the Euro model. The Euro model and the GFS are more of your long-term models. Like, they go far, far out into the future. Like, those models are already in May, not May, June. Those models are already in June. And you already saw from the GFS that we have already a tropical system trying to do something. It's probably not going to, but it's already trying to do something. That's what the GFS is saying. So we'll keep that obviously in mind, and that's what the different models are. Pretty much. So the ARRR is the shortest one. So we're gonna go and do we're gonna do Philadelphia and Baltimore first, then we'll go to San Antonio next. So let's do, what did you say do first? Let's do Philadelphia first. Let me go all the way up here to Philadelphia real quick. And we're going to go straight to the models. And again, this is for anyone. If anyone wants to hear any location, any forecast for any region, you can tell me the time frame of when, or if you just want to do just a forecast in general, I can do like a good 2-day forecast or something like that. It does not matter where it is. I recommend it be inside the United States as well, because I know more about the United States, and I obviously know all the things that we do over here in other countries, like other foreign countries. I mean, some of the models that we use here are not really used so much so in other countries, so it's going to be a bit harder. So I'd recommend you only do the United States, but it's obviously up to you. I'll try my best to do it. Going into the 18Z though, starting off with Philadelphia first. Push it forward. You can see nothing really going on. Yeah, nothing going on. So no rain for the next 24 hours, not 24, around a good 48 hours or so. No more rain. No rain, really. We're going to check out temperature-wise, though. Refresh my chat real quick. All right. Going to, like, the temperatures, though, still was around 83 today at around 2 o'clock. So it's still, even though we're up this far north, it's still pretty hot out there as well. So it still feels like summer in some of those regions. I think the high today was, where I was at least, was 81 as well. So it may have actually been hotter up here than it was, at least at my house. Not today. That's tomorrow. My bad, tomorrow. So tomorrow might be hotter than it was today. But going into tonight, lows around the mid 50s. Then you go into tomorrow, highs inside the around 83. Tomorrow night, lows around 58. And then tomorrow at around, not tomorrow, but the 22nd, Wednesday, at around 2 o'clock, it will be around 83.9. And in terms of severe weather, here is day 1, nothing. Same thing with day 2 or day 3. Same thing, day 4, nothing. Day 5, day 6, so really no severe weather is really expected. Go ahead and check out excessive rainfall as well. Nothing for day 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. So good for severe weather over there. Now let's go ahead and go down to Maryland, where we have Baltimore over here. And then in terms of temperature-wise, we're going to start off with that first. So we're going to go back to the 18Z again. And then going into tonight, lows are going to be around, actually, very, very weird, but your lows are actually going to be kind of like around 12 to 1 a.m. And then it's actually going to start trying to gain some traction a little bit. But then it's going to start to lower itself again. So it's very weird. It's going to go down, then up, then back down again. So lows around 58 at around 6 a.m. Then they're going to rise back up tomorrow. Highs around 83. Then tomorrow night, lows around 58. And then once you go into 2 p.m. on the 22nd, that's around 84. So that's that. And now let's go ahead and talk about severe weather. There's probably no severe weather probably expected either, but excessive rainfall, nothing for excessive rainfall either. So you're pretty much good on all fronts over there as well. Then now let's go ahead and do our famous San Antonio forecast. We're going to go down to here. That's Houston. Okay. There's San Antonio right there. All right. So I'm going to zoom my way back out. And we're going to go ahead and go to models, HRRR. And then here we go. So starting off at around 9 o'clock, it's still around 92 degrees down here. So it's for sure still very hot. And then once you go into tonight, it will be around 76 or so. It's going to be kind of around 76 for like a couple of hours, starting from around 2 a.m. And it's going to stay at 76 from 2 a.m. to like 7 a.m. So it's going to be kind of steady tonight temperatures. Tomorrow, highs around 97. You're trying to get close to 100. And that's only going to rise as we get more and more into the summer. And then as we go into tomorrow night, low's going to be around 76, I should say. And then 2 p.m. on the Wednesday, it's going to be around 92 degrees. Now, now this is an area that we're going to have to actually watch out for some severe weather, if you have any. Because it's not like up there in the northeast where there's like barely any type of severe weather. Like you have a marginal risk of severe weather just to your north, but it does not include you specifically. And same thing with same thing with everything else, nothing really. Day 1 for excessive rainfall, day 2, nothing, day 3, nothing, day 4, nothing, and day 5, nothing. So you're pretty much good in terms of severe weather as well. Let me talk about precipitation as well. I don't think I did it for Baltimore either. I believe I did not, so we'll go back to over there as well. But going back, in terms of precipitation wise, nothing. I'm not seeing anything quite yet. Yeah, no, I'm not seeing anything quite on the radar over here. And no, it looks like you're going to be nice and dry for the next 2 or so days. So you're good over there. There goes our severe storms up here as well. And then over here in Baltimore, not really watching for anything over here either. And that's pretty much it. So I don't see anything else, any other questions inside the chat. So far, the last thing I saw was what is the ARRR model. I'm just looking at this. In terms of weather news as well, we do have a moderate risk of severe weather for tomorrow. That includes like places like Davenport, Iowa, Iowa City, Iowa, Moline, Illinois, Rock Island, Illinois, and Galesburg, Illinois as well. So if you know anybody inside of those regions, let them know. Inside this red region right here, they are under a 45 hatch risk of damaging winds. That's very, very big. That's huge, actually. So if you know anybody inside those regions, or if you know anybody inside of the regions as well, like I'd say Milwaukee, Kansas City, Omaha, Madison, Wisconsin, Des Moines, Iowa as well. If you know anyone inside those regions, let them know that they have to be paying attention tomorrow for severe weather. Anyone inside of these regions, even up here inside the Northeast as well, they do have a chance to see some probably some damaging winds, if I was to assume, tomorrow as well. No tornado threat, a wind and a hail threat up here for the Northeast as well, near Maine down into Vermont, New Hampshire, and northern New York as well. And that's pretty much all that I have in terms of any type of weather news so far. But that's pretty much it. So hopefully everyone enjoyed the forecast for tonight. I'll be back tomorrow morning. Make sure you guys hit the like button, the subscribe button. Thank you, no problem. But make sure you guys hit the like button, the subscribe button as well. We have 6 people in here, and how many likes we have? We have 5 likes, so we need that one person to hit that like button. And if you have not hit the like button and the thing's wrong, and more than one person has not gone ahead and hit that like button anyway. We are right now at 105 subscribers. Again, we're trying to see how far we can get, because our goal was May the 31st for our last day to reach 100, and right now we are at 105, and we still have 11 days to go. We can easily get to 110, 115 before we reach that deadline. So keep on sharing it out, and thanks to the people that have kept on sharing it out. And that's all that I have. So everyone have a fantastic Monday night, and I'll be back for your Tuesday forecast update tomorrow around 9 a.m. Make sure that you're here tomorrow night as well around 9 a.m. Everyone have a fantastic Monday night.